나중에 이태 선수한테 국가 선수한테 멀고 넘어
이 정도면 소목이 상수 없다고. 네, 한으로 말립니다.
한이 아니죠?
네, 하도 한게 안 돼요.
자, 이 모자 선수의 골이 ASL의 그 뜨거운 분위기를 만들어냈습니다. 점수 1점으로 앞서가고 있는 상황인데요.
자, 못다가 정말 부성 선수라는 것을 이미 2주 전에 울산전에서도 보여줬지만 한 방이었거든요. 단연간 크로스 올라오니까 놓치지 않잖아요. 그 위치에 있었던 위치 선수도 좋았었고 그들을 찍어내리는 것도 좋았었고 못다 지금 K리그 1에 현존하는 스트라이커 중에 최고의 모습을 지금 보여주고 있습니다.
자, 이제 광주가 좀 분위기를 바꿔야 하는 후반전 45분이 다가오고 있습니다.
네, 광주 입장에서는 이 라커룸의 시간을 어떻게 보내느냐가 굉장히 중요합니다. 분명히 반전을 해야 되는 것은 분명하고요. 이 광주가 오늘 전반전에 들고 나왔었던 그 플랜 자체가 제대로 효과적으로 발휘가 되지 않았었거든요. 자, 지금 후반과 동시에 대거 교체하고 있는 이주영 감독입니다.
자, 일단 안양은 강지훈 선수가 최우 선수 대신에 들어갔습니다. 그리고 광주 같은 경우에는 3명이 교체가 됐습니다. 김상기, 박태수, 노우성 선수가 한꺼번에 들어가네요.
네. 자, 최근 폴마에서는 최고의 모습을 보여주고 있는 노우성 선수의 기대를 해볼 수 있겠고요. 자, 김상기 선수가 지금 교체를 들어오고 있고요. 자, 오성 선수도 뭐 아시아 챔피언스 리그 그리고 K리그에서도 아주 득점포를 꾸준히 지금 보여주고 있고요. 사실상 이번 시즌 개막한 이후에 최고의 모습은 사실 공격라인에 있는 오성 선수예요. 오성 선수가 이 아까에 몰려있는 이 경기를 뒤집을 수 있는 따라갈 수 있는 그런 플레이를 좀 보여줘야 되겠습니다.
오성 선수가 지금 아시아 챔피언스 리그를 포함해서 3골을 넣고 있는 2025 시즌입니다.
네. 또 득점하는 거 보면 그냥 어떻게 얻어버리는 게 없고요. 제대로 지금 골을 꽂아넣고 있는 오성 선수거든요. 오늘 경기에서도
Oh, for Lord's sake, put that book away and go hell.
골을 모아주면서 1대0 골을 만들어 놓은 안양인데요.
Get us out the stream. Gotta keep us moving, but calm. Ah, shit! Okay, let's take a look. You all right back there?
Does everything look all right?
Well, what's going on?
Ah, I broke the goddamn wheel.
All right, let's get it. All right, Charles, you and me hold the thing up while you try and put the wheel back on, Arthur.
You still strong enough to hold up a wagon?
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Don't say less. Pick the wheel up. Nearly there. There.
See? You ain't so useless after all.
Not too far now. Stay on this trail. We'll follow the river, then cut left inland. So, yes. Indians in these parts got sold a very raw deal. This is the heartlands we're going to. Good farming and grazing country. They lost it all. Stolen clean away from them it was, every blade of grass. Killed or herded up to the reservations in the middle of nowhere.
And how's that different from anywhere else?
Well, maybe it's not. I just heard some of the army out here was particularly unpleasant about it.
Unpleasant? How do you rob and kill people pleasantly? We don't, in spite of Dutch's talk.
I fear I was perhaps trying to simplify something more complicated for the benefit of our block-headed driver here.
Hey, don't blame it on me. Never forget, this here's a con man, Charles, born and bred. Just 'cause it sounds fancy don't mean he knows a damn thing about what he's talking about. So, what happened to your tribe?
I don't even know if I have one. least not that I can remember. My father was a colored man. He told me he lived with our people for a while. A number of free men did. When we were forced to move from our lands, the three of us fled. I was too young to really remember much. My whole life I've been on the run. A couple years later, some soldiers captured my mother. Took her somewhere. We never saw her again. We drifted around. He was a very sad man, and the drink had a mean hold on him. Around 13, I just took off on my own.
That was about the age we found young Arthur here. Maybe a little older.
A wilder delinquent you never did see. But he learned fast.
Not as fast as Marston, apparently.
Wait, I don't understand. What's the problem between you two?
Arthur?
It's a long story. We still heading the right way?
That depends. Are we still heading west in search of fortune and repose in virgin forests as we planned? No. Are we heading in the correct direction on our desperate escape from the law eastwards down the mountains? Hurry it up, we've got work to do. Yes, I believe so.
You know this area?
A little. I've been through a couple of times. There's a livestock town not too far from here called Valentine. Cowboys, outlaws, working girls, our kind of place.
Driscoll's?
Probably them too.
Pinkertons?
Let's hope not.
And this place we're going. Wait, what's it called again?
Horseshoe Overlook.
It's a good place to lie low?
It'll do for now. And how low do you think Dutch is really going to lie? It's just, you know, maybe it's me who's changed, not him, but we kept telling him that ferry job didn't feel right. You and me had a real lead in Blackwater that could have worked out.
Maybe.
It just isn't like Dutch to lose his head like that.
Things go wrong sometimes. People die. It's the way it is. Always has been. Me, you, Dutch. We've all been in this line of work a long time. And we're still here, so I figure we must have got it right a hell of a lot more than we got it wrong. What are you working on there, anyway?
Just some yarrow and ginseng. Good for the health. Better than that stuff you buy in the store. Yeah, you can have all this. I'm at the point where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Okay, thank you. Yep.
Follow the tracks for a bit.
Thanks.
Hey, slow up. I'll jump on.
Here we are, gentlemen. Home sweet home.
You weren't wrong, Jose. This place is perfect.
I hope so.
Gentlemen, we have survived.
For now.
Now, it is time to prosper.
Arthur and I were about to prosper in Blackwater. We were onto something big. Then Micah got you all excited about that ferry, and here we are.
We have all made mistakes over the years, Jose. Every last one of us. But I kept us together. Kept us alive. Kept the nooses off our neck.
I guess I'm just worried. I ain't got that long, Dutch. I want folks safe before I go.
Me too.
And now we are stuck east of the Grizzlies and out of money. And a long way from our dream of virgin land in the west.
I know, my brother, but we are safe. We make a bit of money here. Then we move again, head out around them, be west of Uncle Sam. In a few months, buy some land.
I hope so.
Would you just look around you? This world has its consolations.
Gentlemen, I'm going to head into the local town and, see if I can strike up a little business.
Of course, Herr Strauss. I prefer robbing banks to usury. Seems more dignified somehow. Now, everyone, put your tools down for a moment. Come on, gather around. Quickly now. I know that things have been tough, but we are safe now, and we are far too poor. So it is time for everyone to get to work.
Get to work, but stay out of trouble. Remember, we are itinerant workers.
Laid off when they shut down our factory to the north. And get out there and see what you can find. Uncle, Reverend Swanson, no more passengers. It is time for everyone to earn their keep.
There's a town a little way down the track named Valentine. Livestock town, all mud and morons, if I remember right. That seems a decent place to start.
We need food. Real food. That means every day. One of you.
And remember, whatever it is that you find, the camp gets its slice. Now be sensible out there.
Now, the girls have your tent ready, Mr. Morgan. Come with me. You two will be ready shortly. We put you over here.
I'm sure everything will be fine, Miss Bishop.
It should be. Most of your stuff from Blackwater got saved.
Everything apart from my money.
Oh, don't remind me.
Well, we can always make more money.
We're gonna have to. Miss Jackson, I've seen shit with more common sense than you. Do it properly.
Got off the mountain, rode east into some pretty enough country called the Heartlands. Ain't been this far east in many a year. Dutch seems a little better. His eyes are sparkling once more, and I can see he's thinking a little clearer. I think we all feel a little happier, in spite of Blackwater and that whole mess.
Arthur?
Jose?
Quite a day.
Let's hope so.
There's a bunch of the boys already in Valentine. Bill, Charles, and Javier. And Swanson found something down at the train station by the lake, apparently. And Strauss came back with that creepy little smile on his face. I'm sure there's a whole list of unfortunates he's forced money upon.
Thank you. And you?
I'm gonna read a book.
Hi. Good morning.
How you doing, Molly?
So now you're up in a train. How is that gonna help us?
I'll speak to Dutch about that.
최고를 기록하고 있고 동수 하나를 보내요. 이쪽기 김상남.
Very into my crafting at the moment, Mr. Morgan. I'm very happy to make you something if you bring me the right materials. Appreciate it, Pierce.
하지만 안산예가 이제 동점골을 기록을 하면서 다시 스코어는 1대1 선택해졌습니다.
Oh, Arthur, my boy. My dear boy. What's going on? Nothing. Nothing at all. For the first time in weeks. Nothing. We're free. We're free.
중앙에서 공간을 만들기 위해서 측면을 흔들고 하는 건데요.
그럼요. 골도 중앙에서는 하는 거 없고요. 발차기 중앙으로 골을 보낼 수 있다면 그것이 최고의 전략일 수 있는데.
Free to plan our own futures once more. I hope so, Dutch. You kept the faith, Arthur. You always kept it. And I ain't losing it now.
저기서부터 좀 패기가 좋은 광수입니다.
광수의 왼쪽이 살아났다는 데는 굉장히 긍정적일 수 있는 거예요.
Good morning.
또 신경이 쓰일 수밖에 없어요. 그 광수가 다시 붙어 있습니다. 아까 있어요. 아까는 라는 순간이 있으면은 과감하게 지금 스킬을 수 있는 볼까지. 순간을 좀 만들어서 볼을 받아주면 돼요. 상황에 대해서 남녀가 실에서 굉장히 체크를 하고 있을 텐데요. 살펴보시죠.
베이스가 틀려졌고요.
자, 볼을 터치하고 나갔던 태풍이었고요. 자, 이 뒷면면의 이 차이를 적당한 것을 볼 것이냐, 아니면 이쪽에서 들어왔던 차이로 볼 것이냐, 그것에 대한 고민을 좀 필요했고요.
네, 지금 도심이 들어오는 건 아닙니다. 네, 원수 반칙이 아니라는 사건이었고 VOR 안에서 얘기가 들어오고 있습니다.
시간에서 일어났었던 그 장면은 강력한 샷이었다. 다음은 최고 가능성이 됐습니다.
다만 지금 광주가 한판 대차를 치면서 이기를 가져오고 있습니다.
공정도 이후에 분위기 바꿔졌어요.
맞아요. 전반전을 지배했던 팀은 안양이었는데 후반전 선수가 더 좋아졌습니다.
그렇습니다. 락커룸의 시간이 그래도 중요한 거죠. 내가 경기를 치를 모델을 들고 나왔는데 그것이 잘 되지 않는다라고 하면 락커룸의 시간에서 그것을 좀 보완해야 되는 것도 중요하거든요. 그 효과를 확인해 주세요. 자, 빠져들어갔고요.
나상이에요. 네, 하지만 나상의 위치가 좀 좋습니다.
그래서 아사리가 빠져 들어갈 때 위치가 옵사이드라는 거죠.
이것과 함께 초보 반응을 했었던 나상 선수였고요.
아직 유병호 감독은 마테우스나 야구를 바꿔내지 않고 있어요. 네. 그 두 선수가 나왔을 때 경기의 변화를 가져갈 수 있는 게 최고의 역할을 할 수 있는 선수들이거든요. 에드와르도 선수도 홈파이팅과 굉장히 잘 되는 선수입니다. 그러니까 우리 왔을 때 잘 가가지고 연결하는 연계 플레이를 지금 에드와르도 선수도 잘 보이고 있고요.
Lenny?
Hey, Arthur.
That knife sharp enough, ain't it?
Depends. Why? You feel lucky?
Do you?
Oh, before me, at least 6 generations were born in chains. And for the last 3 years, I've been running from every lawman and bounty hunter west of the Lanahassee River. So yeah, I feel lucky. I'm the living embodiment of luck.
That is one way of seeing things.
But I'm also scared. And in this game, you got to have luck and skill.
And stupidity.
The Outlaw's Trinity. Luck, skill, and just a dose of stupidity. Come on. You ain't too old and too slow just yet.
After you.
As you wish. You know, we should head back up that mountain sometime and make Jenny a proper grave. Some nights.
Careful not to work yourself to death there, Uncle.
I was thinking.
Yeah, does it pay well?
Oh, eventually.
So, while the rest of us are busy stealing, killing, lying, fighting to try to survive, you get to think all day.
Well, it's a strange world we live in, Arthur Morgan.
Do you want to head into town? See if we can find anything out?
Sure. I got some errands to run.
Great. Go check the horses are ready.
You gonna take the old man into town? You take us too?
Well, what you got planned?
Nothing. Find something for y'all two to do. We always do.
We're bored out of our minds. Been cooped up here for 2 weeks now. Karen's about ready to murder Grimshaw.
Can Miss Grimshaw spare you?
Can Miss Grimshaw spare you? What's happened to you, Arthur? 3 young, healthy women want you to take them robbing. You're worried about house chores. Let's go.
Fair enough. You got me. Come on.
I can't believe we're going to see civilization. Feels like weeks since we did.
Yeah, Valentine. Very embodiment of civilization. Yes, I'm gonna love it.
Okay, then.
Let's go.
All right. Out through the trees here, then take a left.
Lady, that's a song.
Is one of you gonna get that fella's horse?
Oh, I got lumbago. Very serious.
I thought you wanted to head into town.
Yes, but this won't take long. Look at the poor fella. You got your direction straight? It feels wrong. This ain't the way.
Lumbago, really?
You all right there?
No, what are you doing?
Why didn't you help that poor man?
Oh, lumbago. It's really serious. It can be deadly.
How about you, Arthur?
Do I look like I got the energy to waste on charity? The fool can get his own horse.
I don't believe you're quite that cold, Mr. Morgan.
Well, I'm colder than you realize. I feel bad I didn't rob and kill the bastard.
Very inspiring, Arthur.
Out through the trees.